If you're a seller in Floresville, Texas, what can you expect to pay in closing cost? Well, most of those things are negotiated during the contract negotiation period. So let's talk about what closing costs are. Most of these are associated with the buyer. So that would include things related to their mortgage. For example, the loan origination fee, which we typically see as 1 to 2% of the loan amount. Appraisal fee and title company or escrow fee, that is typically split between buyer and seller. As a seller, you can contribute to a lot of these fees depending on the loan amount. For example, on an FHA loan, 6% of the loan amount is what you'd be capped at. And that's quite a bit of money. So on a $200,000 home, your cap would be $12,000. Now in Floresville, I looked at sales for the last 6 months from $200,000 to $800,000. The average was $5,500 in closing cost. On several of these homes, though, they sold for more than they were listed for, because I saw several that sold at 102+%, which means more than likely the seller rolled in buyer's closing cost into the loan amount, which is fine and can be done depending on appraisal. One other thing that you have is prepaids. Prepaids are the reserves of taxes and insurance that's going to set up the escrow account for the buyer. Those are held in reserve and held by the mortgage company in their escrow account. This is Barbara Peterson by Homes by the Peterson team. If there's anything you have a question about, please feel free to reach out. 210-540-6487. Thank you.